battle time! Kitty, kitty, mew, mew! Stick your head in doo-doo! Kitty, kitty, mew, mew! Oh, there goes my neck. There goes my neck. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Ocular Max Jaguar. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. I like how this guy is packaged. Right here you just have this little brown box of goodness, Planet Steel Express, Ocular Max, Remix from the Remix series, RMX01 Jaguar. Same thing on this side. On the other side, just have warning, don't eat anything in the box, please, age 15 and up, and bloody, bloody, bloody. And you just open this up, right there, and you have a nice little block of foamage that you pop out, get rid of that, and then you open up the foam, and there is Jaguar. And you also get this little piece of paper here. We'll get to that in a little bit. And there you go. So yes, Jaguar does come in a cassette case here, which is pretty cool. And as you can see, this is it's a 1-to-1 scale cassette that turns into Ravage. And you can see the artwork there. On the front, Remix, High Fidelity, RMX01 Jaguar, diecast. And on the other side, you can see the tape there. And you also have a bio, if you want to read it. So yeah, so you just crack open the cassette case here. We'll remove Jaguar himself, put him off to the side, and you can pull out the insert here, and the insert is actually the instructions, which is, oops, I have them upside down, but there you go. So that's pretty cool. And apparently Ocular Max is an offshoot of Mastermind Creations, because it says right there, powered by Mastermind Creations. Hey, so there you go. And right there you have a picture of Jaguar in his beast mode, tape mode. You have him all like Transform! You have all that going on, and yeah. So you have that. And you do have the obligatory third-party collector's card right there with that same piece of artwork. And on the back, you have that same bio, if you want to read it again. And you have text specs right there. So woo for that. So there you go. Cassette case. And you see the cassette actually has this little design going on, a little etching in there. It's pretty cool. So there you go. Cassettes! Hooray! So we'll put that off to the side. So here is Jaguar. And like I said, he is a 1-to-1 scale cassette that turns into Ravage. So here he is in his cassette mode. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing that really screams cassette except for, you know, the bits right here. And they did pick out the little spokes there in silver. I forget what these are actually called. I'm sure 100 people in the comment section will tell me, but what does it matter, because who listens to cassettes anymore anyway, so it's pretty much useless information at this point. But anyway, there he is, all folded up. And just for a comparison, here he is with Masterpiece Laser Beak, so you can see just how much bigger he is. And this is obviously more of a micro cassette. Right there, and here is the Ravage that came with the Classics Hound. Right there. And for another comparison, here he is with an actual cassette. Yes, we do still own actual cassettes, even though we don't have a tape deck to play these in. But we still have a drawer full of cassettes. I don't know why. But anyway, you can see right there that it is pretty much right there to scale with a real cassette, like a little bit like a hair wider, definitely a bit thicker. So I don't think this would actually fit into a tape deck. But yeah, but size wise, it is pretty much cassette size. You can see it's a little bit thicker. But yeah, there you go. So pretty cool. So let's just get right down to transformation, shall we? Because there aren't any real features in this mode. What it does is what it's doing. It's a cassette. Yay! So let's get down to transformation, shall we? So first thing you want to do is you want to come here, take the tail, flip it down, take the head, flip this up. You want to take these panels right here and untab them. They just tab onto these little tabs right here. Take that, swing it down, come to the other side, untab that, swing it down. Come to the other side, you want to untab these panels right here and swing that down as well. Like that, swing that down. You want to take the head and you want to pull it up and extend all that. You can see those armatures there. Just pull that up like that. Now this part of the transformation you do have to be careful with, and they include this little paper right here to warn you about it so you don't break anything. There are these tabs right here that tab this section to this section. You don't want to just pull these apart. No, no, no. That's not how you do it. How you do this is you want to take this bottom portion and slide it out to unhook it. That's how that works. You can see, actually see those little tiny little tabs that stick out of either side, and they go into those tiny little grooves you can see right in there. And that's what locks that in place. When you're going back into tape mode, you want to take it and slide it in from the side. That locks it in place. You don't want to just push this together or pull this apart. And they include a little paper here that tells you just that. Saying right there, that is correct, that is wrong, no, no. So, there you go. Just so you know. So if you break it, it's your own fault because there's a big piece of paper in there that tells you how to do it right. So anyway, you just slide that out to disengage that. Slide that out on the other side. Right there. And once you get to this point, you kind of take these little bits right here and kind of pull them up a little bit. Kind of helps clearance a little bit. So at this point, you're just going to take the two halves and you're going to fold them in like this. And as you're doing that, you want to take these pieces right here and also fold those in. So you're kind of folding in as you're folding in. It's a little tricky, but it's not difficult. Just have to finesse it around a bit. So you just kind of close all this up, close all that up, right there, just like that. Just bring it all together so the meat's in the middle. And there you go. So once you do that, you just want to take the legs here and untab them. They tab in very securely right there. There's a tab that just goes in right there. Tabs in very securely. So extend the leg down, and then you take it and you just bring it out to the side on this hinge right here. Bring up his little paw. Then you come to the other side, second verse, same as the first. Take that and untab it. And then just swing it up on that armature. Right there. And there you got his legs all done. Oops. Things are coming discombobulated. Let's fix that. There we go. And you basically have the front of him done. Now moving on to the hind legs. You want to take the silver sections here. Take them and swing them back. And they will meet in the middle right there to make his little hip rockets. Which is pretty cool. And then you take these. It helps if you take the leg and kind of rotate it like that. Just kind of rotate it forward at a bit of an angle. And then you can take the little hip missiles there and just swing them around like that. And then you can bring the leg down and then unfold it right there. Unfold it at that joint. Bring down the paw. And there you go. Second verse, same as the first. Swing that around. Swing that around. Just rotate that down a little bit. Swing that forward. Bring the leg down. And then you extend it right there. And then you take this whole back section here. It's on a double hinge. You just take it and extend it down. And that extends the body. Gives a little bit more of a sleek profile. And there you pretty much go. Just going to get him down, get all of his feet on the surface here. And there you go. There you have Jaguar in his beast mode. And that sure is a Ravage. Now you want to take his head and just kind of push it back in there. There you go. Yeah. And that looks really cool. I think they did a great job on this, personally. One thing that does bug me a little bit is that these little panels right here, you can see they're meant to cover up these holes. They will kind of shift around on you when you're messing with them. You kind of have to push them back down. I wish there was like maybe a little tab somewhere you could tab those into to kind of keep them in place, because you see it kind of shifted on me again. That's the only thing I wish, is that maybe there's that one of those little tabs like on the side of the feet here. You can just kind of tab that onto to hold it in place. But my only real complaint about this guy, other than that, I think this guy is really, really well done. Looks really cool. And yeah, that sure does look like a Ravage. I really dig it. Getting close here. So you can see the head sculpt. Very nice head sculpt. Nice, vibrant red eye. You can open up his mouth here. If I can. Open. Open! Open, Ravage! You can see they picked out his teeth in white. The inside of his mouth is painted red. Very, very cool. And yeah, see the silver details there on his shoulders. His little hip missiles. It was very, very well done. And yeah, there is diecast in this guy. Basically, everything that's silver on this guy is diecast. So this bar is diecast, this is diecast. I believe these armatures right here are diecast as well. So he has a little bit. I mean, he's not heavy, but you know, he has. You can feel a little bit of weight right there. And yeah, just overall, just very, very cool. Very well done. Articulation-wise, you can have him looking down if you use a transformation joint right there. You can have him looking all the way down, like, I don't know. Cats don't do that, but anyway. You can have him looking from side to side. There is a little bit of side-to-side movement there. So you can have him looking a little bit side to side. You can rotate his head, just due to all those joints you have working here in the neck and the body. You can actually get him to kind of twist his head around, which is pretty nice. I mean, you can't really get him looking up, though, unless you just kind of torque his body up. But you gotta have him looking down. There's a bit of natural movement there at the head itself, and like I said, you can use that joint right there to have him look even further down. And you can kind of pull the head out right there to even get a little bit more movement. So you have that, and of course the mouth can open and close right there, nice and wide. The front legs are on a ball joint, so you get a little bit of outward movement, not a lot. You do get some outward rotation, a little bit of inward rotation. The elbows are on a double joint right there. The front paw is on a hinge right here, and it can also pivot. So a little mushroom peg right there. The body, as you can see, it's on a double hinge there, so you have a lot of range of movement there. You can pretty much kind of angle his body however you want, and again, you can use those joints right there to kind of get like a waist swivel almost, which is pretty cool. The hind legs, again, are on a ball joint, so you have your full 360 motion. You can get them moving out. Again, it's a little limited, only that much outward movement right there. The little hip rockets, you know, they can pivot and angle them however you wish. The hind legs have a joint right there. That's as far back as they go, but they can go all the way up. You have this joint right here that only moves forward, doesn't move back. And the back paw can pivot up and can pivot down. And it's also on a ball joint, so you can get some tilt out of it. And he can waggle his tail up and down. So, pretty articulated too. So I dig it. I dig it. I really like this guy. Get his mouth open there. I'm making him make the weirdest noises. I don't know what's happening anymore. Anyway. So there you go. There's Ravage. Now for comparison. Here he is with Masterpiece Laserbeak, and you can see he's a lot larger than Masterpiece Laserbeak. Yeah, it's looks delicious. No. Anyway, here he is with the Ravage that came with the classic sound right there. And for some Masterpiece bots, here he is with Bumblebee. You can see how that looks. And yeah, he's a big boy. He's a big boy. That's like, love me! Love me! Love me! I'm sorry. Anyway. And here he is with Masterpiece Soundwave, which I'm sure is a comparison everybody wants to see. So let's just raise the camera up a bit so you can see things a bit better. And, yeah, now scale-wise with Soundwave, I don't know, he might be a little too big, but for me, honestly, I think this works just fine. That looks good. That's all I can say. That for me, that looks good. I can work with that. I really like that. So, yeah, that got two thumbs up from me. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway. So there you go. There you have Jaguar. I really hope Ocular Max keeps making these. Honestly, I would love to see a laser beak this size. I mean, he would be huge and probably definitely out of scale. But I really hope they keep making these because I really like it. Very cool. Very well done. That's pretty much all I can say. I mean, I really dig this. It's such a good concept, good execution. He feels nice and solid, and yeah, I dig him. Like I said, my only real complaint, and it's just really just a nitpick more than anything, is I just wish these panels just like secured in the transformation. But other than that, I really, really dig this guy. Very cool. I've been messing with him since I got him, and yeah, definitely enjoy it. Now, you can pick this up from Planet Steel Express. That's where I picked them up. I don't know if any other online retailers are going to be carrying this. I know Big Bad Toy Store isn't carrying this. I don't know about TF Source or Robot Kingdom. This might just be an exclusive to Planet Steel Express. So I will put a link to their site in the description if you are interested in purchasing this. You can get it from their site. But yeah, really, really cool figure. I really, really dig it. Like I said, I hope they keep making more of these because I love them. I really, really do. So there you go. And since this is an offshoot of Mastermind Creations, if you want some other Mastermind Creations toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. And you can also check out my third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Ocular Max Jaguar, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. Palm in your face! Look, Ravage, it's our favorite episode of Who's the Boss. You are not the boss. No, what are you talking about? Anyway, why has the combination to my locker been changed? It's not your locker anymore. Lord Megatron told me to reassign it to Astro Train. What? You let him reassign my locker to that dolt? Yes. Oh, well. Ha! Let's see you watch your precious TV now. Ravage, Operation. You know what to do. What? Do what? No! No! Bad kitty! Down kitty! Down! Laserbeak, poop on his face. What? No!